This girl should have been the cherished daughter of the Zhao family, but due to a mix-up at the hospital during her birth, she ended up growing up in the countryside. It wasn't until she was 15 that she finally returned to the Zhao household. But she discovered that her family now had another girl, who was more adorable, lively, and innocent. This girl had completely replaced her in all aspects over the past 15 years. No matter how genuinely she treated her family, her efforts were seen as manipulative, and she endured neglect and favoritism. Even her own biological parents eventually turned her away, leading her to a lonely death on a hospital bed due to cancer. Perhaps it was a stroke of fate or a twist of mercy from the heavens that she was reborn and linked to a system designed to assist the support system for the female side character. Only then did she realize that in the story of her life, she was nothing more than a side character in a book. No wonder all her heartfelt attempts to win over her family paled in comparison to the heroine, Zhao Yuan. It led to her being ousted from her home, only to meet a tragic end alone in a hospital bed. However, even in this new life, her luck was still in the negatives. She was destined to either succumb to cancer or die in a car accident unless she turned her luck positive. The only way to escape this grim fate was to boost her luck. Now, there was just one way to enhance her fortune. By getting close to people with high luck, she could gain some of their good fortune. At this point, the system presented her with a virtual flower pot, visible only to her, explaining it was a luck plant. The more luck she gained, the more grass would grow in it. If she accumulated 500 blades of grass, she could change her destined demise. Zhao Ming Xi was stunned when she heard this. She had thought this time around, she could live a proper life, but it turns out there's no such thing as a free lunch. The system promptly handed her a list of people whose luck she could hitch a ride on. At the top of the list was Fu Yangxi, the direct descendant of the century-old Fu family conglomerate, with the highest return rate of all. Following him were Fu Zhiyang and Zhang Qiuxiu. These were all prominent figures at the school. And importantly, they were all in the international class. Suddenly, she thought about her performance in last week's exams. She had ranked third in her grade. Based on the school's rules, she had the option to change classes. Immediately, she turned on her computer and applied for a class change, decisively choosing the international class. She also applied for boarding. This meant that tomorrow, she could directly report to the international class and leave this house behind. With this thought, she quickly started packing her luggage. Just as she finished packing, a series of urgent knocks came from the door. Without hesitation, she opened it.